I think one of the most fascinating parts that you talk about your faith and your sort of God and all that kind of stuff that happened to you in 2002, and then in 2006 you reformed DX, which the 1997 version of DX maybe would have fit in with that sort of mind frame. So how did you, when you thought to get back into DX, how did you decide on what you were comfortable with, what you weren't comfortable with? Did there have to be a slight change in how you...
Well, first of all, certainly we always felt like DX it was always sort of mirroring what was going on in our real lives anyway, and that's why, it worked so well the first time, because it wasn't a whole lot of acting involved, so to speak. That was sort of who we were at the time. And that's honestly what we felt, it should be this time, which again is, a pretty blatant version of what we were in 97, which is what it was supposed to be. We were both now, husbands and dads and stuff like that. You can't sort of be the same cool dudes. And so, I don't know. And so, to answer your question, we felt like it should be real life. And so we did that. And it was still silly, it was still stupid, it was still, it's not edgy, but that wasn't anything we were trying to do. I mean, you could only, it's like you get, for instance, when people, I don't know, I went ahead and did another ladder match with Ranger because it was something they wanted to do. I'm not big on sequels. I mean, I did the stuff with Taker because it was, I knew it was the one to do. But sometimes you know it's not going to be the same, but all you can do is add your spin to it and sort of do the best that you can with it. There was absolutely no way two guys at 40 are going to be edgy. I don't think. And I think, quite honestly, I guess for me, it's more important to know that, look, and I mean, again, I mean it respectfully, but I live in Florida now. When I see those 60-year-old guys, again, when, and I get about tan and stuff, but I don't know, I mean, they're dark, they're bold, and they're in the Corvette with the, but I don't know, it just looks funny to me. You know what I mean? And so that's the last thing. I'd rather go ahead and be the dork that I am, as opposed to pretend like I'm not. You know what I mean? I think one's more embarrassing. Yes, I am, and so I just thought it was better to portray the mellowed out, silly, dude that I had become, which is sort of what we did. The irony is that, again, it's sort of the same, I don't know, truthfully, like the same people that do the whole, Take But the Fist story, talked about how lame it was. But the thing is, and again, not trying to brag, like, we made like 10 times more money in the dorky version than we ever did in the cool. And, well, you know what I mean? It's crazy because I say that because I'm a bigger fan of what we did earlier as well. Because it was more. You should think that the thing is, it can only be the first time once. You know what I mean? And that's why, as much as I've enjoyed a great many of the other ladder matches that I've been in, and a great number of the other cell matches that I've been in, it's very hard for me to say that I like something better than those first ones. You know what I mean? Because they're first, and there can only be one of those. You can't duplicate that, and that will always be special to me. You know what I mean? And so for me, it's just hard to get past that. And so to me, we're just, we're talking about semantics. Again, it's like versions of, but like, what if this, instead of doing different versions of second place, you know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? Again, but you were never like the guy. No, I know. Maybe like, but doesn't like the one dude asked me, like, hey, dude, just to piss you off that the young bucks do the short super kicks. I'm like, I said, look, dude, a lot of things that piss me off in the world, but anything about pro wrestling is not. Well, you know what I mean? Again, I don't have what it takes to be that angry at all time. That stuff just isn't in me anymore. To me, I'm more flattered that everybody under the sun's throwing super kicks. I mean, I can remember there was a time like nobody did that, and I was like the only guy. When you know what I mean? And I took it from Chris Adams. I mean, I think he'd be thrilled to know that, a move that he started that I stole from him is now being done by everybody. And I don't know. I guess I don't have what it takes to get that angry about anything that is in professional wrestling. Woo! I was forward to big silly line of work. I wouldn't take any of it that seriously. You know? There's like piss off. Who are those kids? Swear to God, I see that. Oh boy.
You know, there's like one person in here who's going to tweet Shawn Michaels who's joining the Bullet Club.
But see, think about that. I mean, to me, all that we gush. To me, that's just cool. It's like so many of the kids at the PC now at NXT. To me, that says, like, for the dude that was never the top dude, who influenced more people? How many guys are now in the professional wrestling business because of what they saw that dude that wasn't as big as everybody else? Yeah. How many guys So if that's, you know, I'm just saying, we're grading on a scale. I mean, I'll take second place or third or fourth, wherever you want to put me. And, you know, I don't know, the admiration or the influence or the impact on all of those young men and women's lives, you know, maybe me having something to do with them going like, that's what I want to do for my. See, that's, I don't know, if that's all I get when all this is said and done, that's like the greatest thing ever. I mean, to me, that's just unbelievably cool. When I was 12 years old, there's absolutely no way I even had the concept of like, you know, maybe if I could just get to a point where some of the moves that I did, there came a day when everybody was doing it. Almost to the point where people would go, do you think there are too many of Shawn Michaels' moves in the wrestling business? I don't know. I just went, if I said to somebody like, dude, you're crazy. You know, she's doing all that. You know, I mean, my goodness, I don't know. I like I said, I'm just sorry, man. I'm too busy, stunned and amazed at what we were, you know, and what I was allowed to be a part of over the last 30 years to honestly have anything other than, like I said, peace in my heart, you know, joy in my life. And again, you know, thankful that when I do stuff like this, heck, people will come out and listen to me, for God's sake.
Yeah. Woo!